depressed. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey guys, do you want me to start reading off felonies? I think that'd be a very productive use of our time. Okay. United States felony list. Okay, 20 most common abused.
What the
Very reasonable. Property crimes. These compromises burglary, auto theft, arson, larceny, and theft. I just realized I had my microphone getting all the way up. Driving under the influence, DUI. Assault, violent crimes. These encompass murder, manslaughter, rape, assault, and robbery. Violation of liquor laws. Public drunkenness. Aggravated assault. Burglary. Vandalism. Fraud. Carrying unlicensed deadly weapons. Violation of curfew and anti-loitering laws. Robbery. Domestic violence and child abuse. Stolen property violations. Motor vehicle assault. Or theft. Not assault. Forgery and counterfeiting. Alright, let's see if we can find more felonies. Okay, we got felony Wikipedia. Let's start reading this. Okay. A felony is traditionally considered a crime of high seriousness, whereas a misdemeanor is regarded as less serious. The term felony originated from the English common law, from the French medieval word félinie. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hate French. To describe an offense that resulted in the confiscation of a convicted person's land and goods, to which additional punishments, including capital punishment, could be added. Other crimes are called misdemeanors, following conviction of a felony in a court of law. A person may be described as a convicted felon / felon. That's the same word. Okay. The centuries-old stigma of loss of wealth, status, and speculated extreme gravity of the crime sees those personal descriptions widely depreciated, as opposed to ex-convict or ex-criminal. And because this is boring, I'm just gonna read out some Japanese garbage because I'm learning that language. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna read the longest word in Japanese. それが人はかもとすると昨日なりがい. That's so easy. Longest word in English. What? Okay. Microscopics erythroconiosis. I hate myself. This is terrible. それは何ですか? Alright. Cocaine, also known as coke, is a terpene alkaloid and strong stimulant made from coca leaves. It is most frequently used as a recreational drug. It is commonly sorted, inhaled, smoked, or dissolved and injected into a vein. The formula is 17 carbon, 21 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen, and 4 oxygen. Drug class CNS stimulant. Local anesthetic. Other names: benzyl methyl whatever that is. Coke blood
Why? What?
of action, seconds to minutes. Solubility in water, 1.8. Bioavailability by mouth, 33%. Insufflated, 6 to 8%. Nasal spray.
Ah. Ah.
List of questions. Oh, amazing. Love it. Jokes. Bill Clinton is no longer playing the saxophone. He's now playing the harmonica. Why are there no Kmarts in Syria? Because there are targets everywhere. Monica Lewinsky walks in the dry cleaners. The old man behind the counter is hard of hearing and doesn't understand her request. So he says, "Come again." Monica responds, "No, no, this time it's a mustard." Alright, question. What's the difference between a politician and a snail? One is slimy, a pest, and leaves a trail everywhere, and the other is a snail. Question. What do you call a lawyer who has gone bad? Answer. Sender. Okay. Bill Clinton and the Pope both died on the same day due to a minor clerical error. The Pope went to hell while Clinton went to heaven. When the Pope arrived in hell, everybody realized a mistake. Due to an issue with the Union, they couldn't swap the two, and the next day, and the Pope had to spend the night in hell while Clinton spent the night in heaven. The next day, the paperwork got worked out. On his way up to heaven, the Pope ran to Clinton. Clinton asked the Pope, "How was your night in hell?" "Very educational," responded the Pope. I've learned a lot from my experience, but now I'm glad I'm going to heaven. I've been waiting all my life to meet the Virgin Mary. Oh, sorry, said Clinton. You should have been there yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay. George W. Bush and his VP running mate, Dick Cheney, were talking when George W. said, "I hate all the dumb jokes people tell around me. Why is old Cheney feeling sorry for his old boss?" said Sage, like, "Oh, they're only jokes. There are a lot of stupid people out there. Here, I'll prove it to you." Cheney told me about the taxi driver. "Please take me to 29 Nickel Street to see if I'm home," said Cheney. The cab driver, without saying a word, drove them to Nickel Street. And when they finally got out, Cheney looked at George W. and said, "See, that guy was really stupid." "No kidding," replied George W. "There was a payphone just around the corner. You could have called instead." Next page. What do you call a lawyer with an IQ of 100? Your Honor. What do you call a lawyer with an IQ of 50? Senator.